World War II, 1939 to 1945, was one of the largest and most destructive conflicts in human history, involving the vast majority of the world's nations. It stemmed from political and economic instability following World War I, as well as the rise of fascism and totalitarianism in Europe and Asia. After World War I, the Treaty of Versailles, 1919, imposed harsh penalties on Germany, which led to widespread economic hardship and resentment. The economic depression of the 1930s further destabilized the situation, enabling extremist ideologies to gain traction, particularly in Germany and Italy. Adolf Hitler, leader of the Nazi Party, rose to power in Germany with promises to restore the country's former glory. Meanwhile, Japan, seeking to expand its empire in Asia, began aggressive expansion into China and other territories. There was two major players and alliances, the Axis powers, Germany, Italy, and Japan, aiming to expand their territories and influence. And the Allied powers, initially led by the United Kingdom, France, and later joined by the United States and the Soviet Union, opposing the Axis. The war officially began when Germany invaded Poland on September 1, 1939, prompting Britain and France to declare war. The Soviet Union also invaded Poland from the east, splitting the country between Germany and the USSR. Germany used a tactic called blitzkrieg, lightning war, to quickly conquer much of Europe, including France in 1940. Britain, however, resisted under Prime Minister Winston Churchill's leadership. Germany attempted to subdue Britain through extensive aerial bombings, but British air defenses held strong, preventing a German invasion. In June 1941, Germany broke its non-aggression pact with the Soviet Union and launched Operation Barbarossa, a massive invasion that reached deep into Soviet territory. Despite initial German successes, the brutal Russian winter and Soviet resistance eventually turned the tide. Japan attacked the U.S. naval base at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii on December 7, 1941, leading the U.S. to join the Allies. This opened new theaters of war in the Pacific, where the U.S. engaged in intense island-hopping campaigns against Japanese forces. Key battles such as the Battle of Stalingrad, 1942 to 1943, the Allied victory in North Africa, and the Battle of Midway in the Pacific began to shift the momentum toward the Allies. On June 6, 1944, Allied forces landed in Normandy, France, D-Day, marking the beginning of a major offensive in Western Europe. This allowed the Allies to push German forces back, liberating France and advancing towards Germany. The Allies closed in on Germany from all sides, and Hitler committed suicide in April 1945. The Soviet Union captured Berlin in May 1945, leading to Germany's surrender on May 7-8, 1945. Victory in Europe Day, or VE Day. The US dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945, prompting Japan's surrender on August 15, 1945, Victory over Japan Day, or VJ Day, marking the end of the war. The war had staggering costs, with an estimated 85 million fatalities, including civilians, leaving a lasting mark on global history. World War II profoundly altered the global order. It showed humanity both its most destructive capabilities and its resilience. This war reshaped political borders, gave birth to new international laws, and left a legacy of remembrance, teaching future generations the critical importance of peace. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more short stories.